The wait is over. There are few... It is something very special indeed to make it to a UEFA Champions League final. Now these two teams are intent upon tasting glory. Welcome to the showpiece event on the European club calendar. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, joined tonight for live coverage by Stuart Robson. It's Vitória Guimarães up against Benfica.
Well, what a night, Derek. Two great teams, a perfect pitch, a magnificent stadium and millions watching around the world. What more could you ask for, apart from maybe different commentators?
Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. And this is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica. João Mario plays with David Neres out wide, and so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. He could pick out a teammate, and it wasn't a productive cross. Not much time to make up his mind. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Aursnes. Well, they have the ball once more. Must take the lead here. Couldn't quite hang on. Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
They need to get tighter. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. They're really closing him down here. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. He takes aim. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Bar. One advantage with them. Referee says play on. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Couldn't hang on to it.
Well, Benfica have had more of the possession, as you can see, but in terms of creating chances, they've been well below their normal standards. Unless that changes quickly, it's going to be a really frustrating day for them.
And he gets away with a warning here.
In my view, that's good refereeing. Strong, but not officious.
Grimaldo. A foul, but advantage played. Simple catch, really. Bruno Varela. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. "45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. And Benfica come away with it. David Neres. Well, attacking possibilities. Credit to them. Can he put them in front? And they scored! First goal in this season's UEFA Champions League final. And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? A moment the keeper will want to revisit. Well, he's got to pick himself up now.
Well, as the replay shows us, that will be classed as an own goal. He's a bit unlucky there.
Wonderful.
Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Rafa. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Well, far from the perfect effort, you've got to say.
Well, he's got that all wrong, hasn't he? That's a terrible effort.
Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game, Stuart, and giving the defenders headaches.
Yeah, what a performance he's putting in here. Great movement, lots of energy, and a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
And that's for what will be a Benfica throw. And they're making a change. Benfica. Oh, he's through here! And no problems at all for the keeper. Otamendi. Fredrik Aursnes. Aursnes. Excellent defending. 15 minutes left for play. Five minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level and extra time is coming up. And they get the ball rolling. Understandable that fatigue might set in. A strength-sapping night for all concerned as the first period of extra time begins. Perfect tackle. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And that's gone out of play for a Benfica throw. A running room in the wide position. Gonzalo Guedes. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Well, just over the crossbar. Excellent effort.
One defense.
Now, will the keeper have to pay the price for that mistake? Real chance. Oh, a goal! The error seized upon, and the goalkeeper left with egg on his face. So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Strong but fair tackle. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. And they need to get tighter. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Half-time in extra time, and still they are level. Well, who is going to come out on top? Let's see if we find out in the second period of extra time. Otamendi. And they have possession again. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. David Neres. Given away by Benfica. And we will have just one additional minute. His fate lies with the referee, who booked him earlier. Otamendi. Credit to them for winning back possession. After 120 minutes, they cannot be separated. And so, in this Champions League final... And now it is all about the penalty shootout. And that, alas, went horribly wrong. Well, the chips were down, but he couldn't keep his chip down. And just like that, he's come up with the save. Too much elevation off the crossbar. And confidently converted. And up he comes, doing his best to remain focused. A shocking miss. And it's gone in. And so the tension levels have been ratcheted up to full blast. Oh, that's it! The final act in the drama. One team jubilant, the other distraught.
Well, what an ending to a very good tournament, and I think they fully deserved to win it. Maybe not in this manner, though, but it was great entertainment.
It certainly was, and they're not going to forget this in a hurry. A proud moment for everyone involved with the club, but for their opponents, it's a case of trying to forget and move on as quickly as possible.
Well, I think we should give them some credit too. They played their part in what was an excellent contest. Some of their football was brilliant.
Yes, fair play, Stuart. The party in full swing now. It's going to be quite the night of celebration here. Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
Here we go. The Champions League winners.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone...